Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of Train Fever 101 with Monty. I'm here, and what I want to do this episode is just kind of, I'm going to remove myself, and we're going to track this guy down. We're going to see what do these people in our Train Fever world do every day on a day-to-day basis. It's now 1928. You just saw my last episode where we kind of tweaked on our people efficiency and things like that. So now let's actually watch what these people do. Where do they go? How do they get there? I'm going to kind of step back, kind of do some time warp stuff while we follow these guys, or it would take a very, very long time. So here is patient number 18213. Let's see what he does, where he goes, and how he lives his life. And we want to verify that the patterns of each people are the same, like how their order of work to home and home to play and all that kind of good stuff. How do they do it? When do they go shop? Things like that. That's what we're going to learn this episode. I'll probably throw up a few little text comments and things like that. But other than that, I'm going to be kind of sitting back, removing my webcam, kind of giving some more space to watch, and let's follow this guy, alright? Enjoy. back, and some interesting things happened, as you can see. We were running, we saw him go all the way on the train to work, come back home, then he was going to go shop on the snow loop too. As soon as he got on the train, he got sucked back to home. I don't know why, to be honest, because the 20-minute mark didn't seem to hit. As soon as he got the station, he got on the train. The train arrived pretty much right away, and the walk was only from here to here. My only assumption is it knew his house was going to upgrade, and as soon as that house started upgrading, that person no longer existed. I don't know, and I don't think I want to know what they do with him, but he's gone. So experiment failed. However, some positive things happened from that. I'm going to test this out some more and figure out, maybe did this person just lose it because of their house was under construction, or was it something with the time, like it knew just with that short amount of wait at line 2 that it was going to take too long for him to transfer. I know I'm making money off these lines, so I'm definitely going to have to do some more experimenting. The reason why I dropped out of warp speed here was that, look at our money, 96.3 million, and that's with no debt. 100 million is an achievement, so I'd like to hit that live with you guys watching. So interesting experiments. Look at this. This actually went from a residential building, now it is a industrial building. That very well could have been one of the issues that just happened. So you actually see the change in zoning. Look at this whole neighborhood, folks. This was non-existent. This is on the other side of the tracks. Usually you don't want to venture on the other side of the tracks, but we got plenty of industry, mainly being supplied by all these goods from this line right here. But then look at this whole cool little residential neighborhood that grew out. In between episodes, I did take the time to connect these roads from this neighborhood over to the main goods train line here, just to create some style, some look. Wow, look at these textures up close, look really nice. We got the train line going under the road bridges. I even got a little road bridge going underneath here, connecting up there, so things are going well. I want to go full speed here because I want to hit this 100 million, and we'll go from there, and we will experiment on another victim. Alright, enough craziness. We've got to go find him now. So let's, maybe, let's go see someone from the lives of the new neighborhood. Now, everyone they see me coming. They sensed my clicking. They sensed the, oh, can't run from me. My point was, everyone was hiding there. So now we have this 27, 817, supposedly does everything in Launceston except his, shops, works, and does leisure here, yet lives in Newport. Talk about a haul. So that means this guy's doing our Newport Express on the daily, for every single thing, to go shopping, to go to work. Wow. So let's see if he really does this. I'm going to keep 27, 817 up in our track up here, see what he does, see what kind of magic happens from it. We're at 96.4. I'd really like to see that. So since I'm going to be here and actually chatting with you guys, I'm going to go full speed in game. And here he goes. He's about to hop on line 19. Oh, nope, that's a different car. Come back! Come back! Alright, so that'd be cool to ride on one of those. We haven't seen one of those yet, but good view. Now, I'm kind of curious. You guys have been playing. You know how you have your money, the reds and greens and stuff popping up everywhere? Hey, Transport Shark, 100 million. Booyah, we just hit it. There you have it, folks. Big time money. Alright, there he goes. Now he got picked up this time. I don't know why I didn't pick him up last time. Now, he's hitting home via line 19. Now, line 19 does not take us to Newport. So I want to see where this guy gets off, probably around the train tracks, and see if he's going to then hop on the Newport Express. I really want to start diving into the AI of this game. I've heard some complaints of the UI and the AI and all the letters with that end in I. And I don't know, I'm just kind of curious of what's going on here. So alright, so I wanted to see how the people take multiple lines, for example, a tram line to a bus line to a train line to get somewhere else, to see how that computes in. So it looks like I get dropped off at the main station. That makes sense. So he does take the bus to get to the train station. He avoids getting run over by his own train. barely. He almost just got taken out. This train station is just hopping. I love it, dude. Just sitting back and enjoying the ride. Look at all these people running around. This is awesome stuff. So we hit our 100 million. My XP is rising. I'm a little less embarrassed about that. I have never noticed how these passengers actually go underground to go under the track. I love how it actually animates that out. The only thing I would love with a future update for Train Fever, it's kind of a feature that's in A9, however, I think Train Fever is just blowing them out of the water, is that you can actually do a window view of your train. I mean, A9, they were all happy that they finally had picture-in-picture, but this game, you could have 20 pictures-in-pictures. Anytime you have one of these going up here, it's going to show exactly what's going on for that person, that train, that truck, whatever you need. Yeah, so there's just all kinds of good details. But when you go through like a tunnel or something underground, you don't lose that train view. You're not looking like through a mountain and kind of the odd graphics that happen in Train Fever here. So I hope to see an upgrade on that. I got a lot of my automatic replacements set up, obviously not on all these trams, so we'll see how that goes. Oh man, our guy's hurting waiting for the Newport Express. However, no, I think this is a Line 1 train coming up. No, what is this guy? This might be the Newport Express. No, it's the wrong line. The wrong line. Here we go. The guy with the caboose, I think. I remembered having a... oh, look at that. Yeah, see, he cuts way in. Let's see if that's the Newport Express. If I all of a sudden hop over to the train, then that's going to be it. Yep, I think that's going to be it. Now he's heading home. Let's see if he actually makes it all the way home, or if he's going to disappear. Because remember, he came from... I don't know where he was when we found him, but he's been going home the whole time. He's taken a train, he's taken a bus, he's taken his shoes, he's worn them out, he's on his way. Alright, so, my eyebrows were doing the talking there. I ran out of things to say. Man, bullet speed. So I'm very happy that we are knocking through our achievements. Now I'm just going to start my Let's Play that's on the hard settings. Look at this. I love this. And next episode for my 101 series, I'm going to start building, we're going to go electric. I'm going to start building electric high-speed lines, and we're going to start advancing. I noticed in about 1925 to 1927, see this is kind of what happened was I can upgrade the roads. Everything looks a little bit different. So if you go here, the roads look nice and new and upgraded. The bus stops are upgraded. These aren't mods that changed this. This was just moving into the future. Some of the things upgraded and changed here. So now we can see he's going home. Let's zoom on in on our buddy 27817. Too bad you can't rename the people. But they do seem to disappear. We did lose our last guy. He must have broken the law, and they took him underground to the Underground Railroad. Look at this. We've got factories cooking. Now, the pollution and stuff does seem to affect the residential stuff, but how all that UI is working, not too sure. See, so this guy comes all the way home just to, I don't know, like, I don't know where he came from. Now he's doing leisure, so he was probably shopping last or something. So he goes and shops, takes the train all the way back, and then really hops on the Newport Express again. This guy has a difficult life. He really likes, I would suggest, now, I don't mind it. He's buying 3 train tickets a day, and who knows how many bus passes. However, it seems like this guy should move. I don't know what. He really likes his house in Newport, I guess. Maybe he got a good deal up in the hills. But he can't get enough of Lanchester down there. So we get the point of this guy. Hopefully this will continue on. We'll be able to follow him through. I'm going to go ahead and do some little warping and things like that for the rest of this guy to see, okay, he's gone to leisure, he came home, where does he go next? Our main point is to track down the order that they go things. So it'll help you guys build your train lines and bus lines off of these things. Sometimes just building a bunch of loops doesn't really cut it. You've got to figure out where people need to go, which is usually home to shopping, back home, home to work, and back home. So just realize that you're not doing this like home to work to shopping to leisure back to home. That's not an actual loop. You go home every step. So this guy really loves his trains. Hopefully when he goes home, he's playing Train Fever every night. Maybe that's what's up with 27817. So until then, I'll see you guys next episode. I might hop in real quick and give you a nice little goodbye after we speed through this guy. But we will see what he does between his trips. Alright? See you soon, and thanks for watching. Enjoy the ride. Warp speed, engage. And it looked like we have figured it out. They go from leisure to work to shopping, and they go home in between each step. Feel free to look at that however you want to look at it, but those are the directions that it goes to. I mean, you can look at that as work, shopping, and then leisure, but it's the same thing as leisure, work, and then shopping. Well, I'm going to continue to track these guys to make sure that their patterns stay the same, but so far everything looks fine. I'm just amazed at how much this guy loves his Newport Express. So I'm glad we made the line. Obviously 27817 is very happy that we made it. And I will see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure with all the speed things if this episode really drew out. I think it's going to be a little bit longer, but I think we learned some very important facts. We hit the 100 million mark. We did all kinds of good stuff. So I'll see you guys next episode. Keep on training. Peace. Out.